Sure, thanks. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. Coming off a really good win in Statesboro versus a good Georgia Southern team. It was probably our most complete game in all three phases. Defensively, we're able to stop the run. I think they had 101 yards rushing, 3.3 a rush, and really flew around. Played well. That's the second week in a row we played at a high level defensively. Offensively, good mix. Thought Sawyer Smith, our quarterback, that started last 4 games, he's continuing to grow. Had a couple guys down the depth chart, Sidney Davis and Luke Whittemore at receiver, that made plays for us. And then special teams, I thought we were real solid. Tyler Sumter had a really good performance. Excited for him and Antoine Barker. Tyler being the special teams player of the week and Antoine being the defense player of the week. So thankful for that. But really good win and allows us to survive and advance another week. We got a much improved Texas State team at home here on Senior Day on Saturday.
Thank you so much. Our first questions come from Adam Rittenberg with ESPN.com. Please go ahead, Adam.
Hi, Neal. I'm just wondering, I know you had a lot of personnel losses coming into the year from last year. What's gone into building this and being able to have another successful year, especially in the league?
Well, this has been a really unique year, probably unlike any that I've had in coaching, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, if you look at it, we lost our starting quarterback in first quarter of Game 5. Our starting tight end has been out, and we're going to now redshirt him since Game 4. We lost our starting slot receiver. We had to suspend him, and he's no longer with us. We've had our second leading receiver has missed the last almost 3 games, 2 and 3/4 of the game. And our second returning running back, we suspended after the first game, and he's no longer with us. So it's just been a really unique year. We've kind of mixed and matched and tried to be a little different each week, and our guys have responded. I think that through the process of having success over the last 2 years, that's carried over. We've been consistently playing defense at a high level. I think that gives you a chance. And then on special teams, I think our coaches and our players have really bought into that. So I think in 2 of the 3 phases, we've continued to kind of march on, and offensively, we've kind of reinvented ourselves each and every week. And a lot of credit, Adam, really needs to go to our staff. I think they've done a good job, and our kids believe in what we're doing. We've got a lot of quality people on our roster, and I think that if you work hard, you do the right things, good things usually happen over the course of long term. I think that's probably what's happened in our case.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. I mean, the fact that you've had success in previous years, even when you get hit with something, adversity or whatever, how does that contribute to maybe keeping it going? The things you've done in the past helping you for the present.
Well, I don't think our kids blink, and they believe in They played, and I'll say this, we only got 10 seniors on the roster, all right? So from an age standpoint, we're not a very old football team, for lack of a better term, but we've got a lot of experience, and we've got a lot of experience in big games. So our guys are always confident because we've had success in those type of games. So they go into games like last Saturday, and they're really confident. And we got down 14-3 last week, and they never blinked. They didn't question anything that they were doing. They believed in each other. They believed in the systems we had in place. And so I think I think I heard a coach talk about this a while back, where winning begets winning. It's like the more you win, especially close football games, the more confidence your staff and your players get, and it produces more wins. I think that's where we're at.
Great. Thanks, Neal.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Adam. Our next questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. The obvious question is there a danger of your guys, looking ahead to that one 2 weeks from now, which will determine an awful lot, probably?
Well, the answer is I hope not. I don't have, I question to really speak for a whole group of 17 to 22-year-old males. So, but here's what I think. I don't think we're really good enough to overlook anybody. And the thing that's been impressive to me about, and why I say that, we lost to Liberty and at Liberty and didn't play very well, and they beat us. And that, to me, that proves to our football team that on any given day that you can get beat. And when I look at Texas State, I look at a team that's much improved over a year ago. I think Everett went into this with a long-term approach, and now a lot of these kids are playing. This is going to be the third year we've played against them, and they're much improved, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They have one of the best special teams units in the entire conference, and they're playing extremely hard, and they played well. You know, I mean, they really have, and the games they've lost close games. So we're going to approach this and get our guys ready because we're going to have to play really well to win. And our margin for error is not what it has been in the last couple of years.
Appreciate it, Coach.
No, thanks.